Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the JeromeStrikeBeats podcast. The JeromeStrikeBeats podcast is brought to you by nobody. But soon.
Hello, fam.
And welcome to the JeromeStrikeBeats podcast. Drink. Where we come to you episode 6 or 7? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. I've been separate from this whole project. But here I am again.
At Haley.
At Haley. Hello. So today we've come to you to talk about a lot of different things
that are going on right now that we should all be concerned about. We should all be, hoarding what
toilet
we can.
paper,
Yeah, and Lysol wipes and stuff like that, and disinfectants. Coronavirus is happening. No, it's been a COVID-19 party epidemic. And we just want to come to you to let you know that it's really fucking
hands.
scary. Yeah. Wash your hands for the length of Row, Row, Row Your Boat or Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, or one of those good songs. ABCDFG is a popular one.
Oh, I don't know. I heard a bunch of Staying Alive, which is a good one.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. So that is just taking over the news in the world. And 2 weeks ago, Trump was like, it's a hoax. It's a hoax from the Democrats, of course.
I don't think it's a hoax.
And then, and then 2 days ago, he's like, it's a national emergency.
God damn it, Trump.
Yeah, he's an idiot, yeah.
So let me just point out, the reason you keep hearing us, sipping drink is because we made a drinking game.
You created a drinking game for this podcast.
For this particular podcast.
We're about to run out right now.
No, we're not. We still have half a bottle left of our favorite pink Moscato. It's our fave. I love it. Barefoot, specifically.
Barefoot.
Has to be Barefoot brand. Okay, so our topics today. Shall I run through a briefing?
Sure. The agenda.
The agenda. The coronavirus, which we've kind of already touched on. It's affecting the whole world.
Scary.
I'm burping.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll edit those out.
Burping. No, because you usually burp. We don't have to edit those out because, oh my God.
I know. This mic picks up everything. The AKGP 420 picks up everything.
It's okay. We'll edit this out. So the topics: coronavirus, tax season, the broken wine glass, which we will get into.
Ooh, the broken wine glass.
Oh my God, I'm heartbroken. The Oscar update, our senior year. And moving.
Yes.
Okay, so these are big surprises coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
This is all big news in the world of the beats and on the streets and everywhere in between.
Yes. And in the house.
Same day, different sheet.
Yes. House of Henderson Waldman drama. Yes. Right. Okay, so coronavirus is fucking up the world.
Coronavirus.
So, has anybody seen the Cardi B remix, Drink?
By Timbaland.
That was by Timbaland?
Timbaland, yeah.
Timbaland. Oh, I love listening to that guy, Timberland. He's my favorite artist. You know that, Timberland. So yeah, he made a remix of Cardi B, and she's like, "Coronavirus, this shit is real," and it's amazing.
Shit's getting real.
Shit's getting real. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Cardi B.
So tax season is upon us.
Oh God.
I mean, like, shouldn't the IRS just give us a break because of the coronavirus? Like, right? Like,
should we have a delay in the tax deadline?
We're already having a delay in baseball. We're having a delay in hockey. We're having a delay in Coachella. We're having a delay in the South by Southwest. Everything is being delayed. So what's the deal with that?
Many states are in quarantine now. I know. Oregon.
Really? Italy? My sister's in Italy.
Your sister is in Italy, and she is quarantined until April. I've heard
Italy had a flash mob.
I heard that they've had a spike in deaths.
Spike in death? Tom Hanks. Can we talk about Tom Hanks for a second?
Sure, absolutely.
So Tom Hanks, everyone's favorite actor, everyone's favorite,
he's got
romantic
corona.
partner. He's got COVID-19. He contracted it in Australia, where the wildfires are, and he and Rita Wilson obviously got it together because coupled.
She's got it too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're in all the pictures together.
And everything.
Right.
So he injected the COVID-19 into her.
Because he gives her the Hanks. And she says thanks. Oh man, yeah, right. He was great in You've Got Mail. Anyway,
so we've yet to do our taxes.
Right.
We need to do those, and it is currently like March 15th.
Hey, we got a month.
We're good. Yeah. We're good. We can do this. Credit Karma. Woo! Free taxes.
Credit Karma free taxes.
And you still have double state taxes. So do I.
State.
Shit. So I don't know if. Well, I had double state taxes.
Right.
Last year, and I still did my taxes through Credit Karma, but you don't have rental income from 2019, so you don't have to. Well, we have to look into the date.
What do we have to do?
We have to check into that. Jesus, taxes are complicated.
Oh, God.
Stress.
No. Drink. Why do we bring that up?
I don't know. Taxes. So, okay, so this...
The IRS is going to be like, coronavirus, fuck you. Pay me.
Fuck you, pay me. The fucking IRS. What bitches.
Yeah.
So, okay, so... Yesterday, my coworker, Michelle...
Sweet Michelle.
She's all of 4'11".
She's awesome.
She got gray hair. She's like, I think 49.
Nice. She got Beecher.
She got Beecher.
Beecher's a great name. Beecher's my favorite name.
Yes. Beecher, her husband. They're lovely people. But she got me this giant wine glass.
It was amazing.
I am woman, cool. Hear me pour. It was amazing.
Pour as in...
Hear me pour. Roar, but pour wine.
Pour. Speaking of.
Yes, pour you some wine. But anyway, so it's this giant wine glass that says, I am woman, hear me pour. That is so a lovely noise. Pour.
That's what it makes me think of. Katy Perry.
You
right?
got it.
You're gonna hear me pour. Okay.
So yeah, Michelle gets me this fucking wine glass. Yeah. Because
really
she
great
just
gesture.
thought of
really
me.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm like teary-eyed over this wine glass because she got it for me as a gift. And then this morning, after I've had a glass of wine out of it last night, Right. Last night was nice.
We broke it in. That was awesome.
We broke it in, and then we immediately afterwards we broke it. It was on the counter, and I hit it with my elbow, and it fell on the floor.
I feel bad. I put it on the counter.
I broke it. Fuck.
Was it my fault?
No, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault.
Oh, baby.
I know. Hey, you said baby drink.
Okay.
So Oscar, he's doing okay.
He's adjusting back to home life very well.
He's
unhappy with his food level. He's gained weight but we've also we've been restricting his food. I've been trying to.
But he was malnourished from his
speak
of the devil. Hey. Hello, little boy.
Look who wandered into the studio.
The studio. Hello. It's an Oscar. The cat.
Mister.
Yeah, so he's just been chilling. So I lied. He has sprinted out one time since he disappeared for 6 days. And
one time?
Yeah,
oh, right.
Remember, he sprinted out, and I was like, get your ass back in the house. And he was like, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oscar.
Oscar, your hips don't lie.
Oh, the hips don't lie.
I'm starting to feel you, boy. Hello. So, okay. Do you want to tell us about your senior year?
Oh my god, my senior year. That was really awkward. I think I grew up my hair. I hung out with all the kids from... So yeah, I had a party, I had a cool graduation party with all my friends. From high school. We all sat we all just hung out on the cul-de-sac. And we sat on my lawn. And we hung out and we ate food and shit and just chilled. And that was after I graduated. And I hung out with the people, the kid who was into AC/DC a lot, Clinton Gartman.
Clinton Gartman. I love that guy.
He was into AC/DC, and then Sam Horton and Tom Noland. Shout out my boys from high school.
These guys. These homies.
All these guys, Ian.
Cracking a cold one
always
with the
boys.
Just
crazy. We didn't drink though. We we
Did you
we
smoke?
pseudo smoked, but I didn't smoke at the time, but I think they all did or whatever. You know what I mean? It was implied.
You were the lame one.
I was so fucking lame, and oh yeah, and then Kirby and Kyle were the other people in my life at that time, and that was high school.
That's right, Kirby and Kyle.
Fucking Kirby and Kyle, yeah, the running theme in my life, the KK.
Not the KKK.
Not the KKK.
Not to be mistaken with the KKK. The Kirby and the Kyle.
Not that running theme, no. But yeah, so Kirby and Kyle. Let me touch base with them for a second. They, so they taught me about Van Halen and Metallica, and Guns N' Roses. Those were the big three of the bands that we were supposed to know about. You're supposed to.
They're fucking fighting.
Oscar and Lady are having a tiff.
Having a tiff.
Oscar's now sniffing the butt. Lady.
Yeah, Kirby and Kyle.
Oh my god. So at my sister's graduation party or something like that, Kirby, Kyle, and I played as the band. My mom paid each of us $40 to play all these covers. My grandma was there, all this big shenanigans thing. My sister was graduating fucking
that's
something.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it was I don't know if it was college, but it was a party. It was my sister's graduation party. And, like, so Kirby, Kyle, and I got to play his gig. And at the gig, you know, we're just hanging out backstage, whatever, at my uncle's ranch. And
backstage at a house.
Yeah. With, like, yeah, like I said, my grandma, my cousins, my relatives there, everybody. And, you know, we played a show. We played Guns N' Roses songs. We played, like, I played the bass.
Really?
And, like, yeah. And so Kirby and Kyle, they were, like, they decided to, like, we were just, like, hanging out in, like, the woods surrounding the ranch. And because it was, like, a long day. We were just hanging out. We got paid $40. It was, like, a great day. And so we just, like, hung out and we, like... Actually, we didn't get paid until the end. Like, we didn't know we were getting paid yet. You know what I mean?
Nice.
It was, like, yeah. It was, like... But they brought me, like, to this plant. And they were, like... they were, like, hey, do you know what this is? This is marijuana. They like told me they were told me it was marijuana, and I was like, "Is it what?" And they were like, "Yeah, man, you like go smoke it. Like, do you know how to smoke it?" And they were like, "Yeah, we have to smoke it." And then they had me get printer paper from my uncle's like office or whatever. And they convinced me to roll it into a fake like a joint. I thought it was a joint. They, like, convinced me that it was weed.
Oh, my God. Did you smoke it?
100% I smoked it.
Oh, my God. What was it? Just, like, a plant?
It was just some plant that they found.
Oh, my God.
It was amazing.
Holy shit.
They had me try to smoke it. It was amazing. Later on, they actually got me to smoke weed, but that was a different story. But, you know.
They had you smoke some random plant.
Oh, yeah.
So, my senior year.
Yes.
It was filled with a lot of weed smoking.
There you go.
And a lot of skipping class.
Yes.
It was pretty amazing. So, senior year, yeah, I just, like, I would get in my truck in the morning. Like, I would get ready for school. I would get in my truck in the morning, and instead of going to school, I would go to the boat ramp.
Right.
Down the road. And sometimes I would, instead of going straight to the boat ramp, I would go to the Dollar General up in Bell.
Cheers, DG.
Cheers,
That's
DG.
where I work.
Mm-hmm.
Just got off a shift.
Fuck yeah, DG.
I mean,
so I'd get mock Girl Scout cookies.
I've seen those.
Samoas. Basically the
I want to try the fucking Thin Mint ones.
They're good. All of them are good.
Can we try the Thin Mint one sometime?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Samoas.
And the peanut butter ones.
And yes. And I would get a Kickstart Mountain Dew.
Kickstart, nice. From the can?
Yes.
The
and
canister?
I would drink
Nice.
that, and I would eat the cookies, and then I would take a nap.
Nice.
And then eventually, I would go back to school, usually around lunchtime. Maybe Mr. Gary's class.
Mr. Gary.
Which was...
Mr. Gary.
which was his last name.
I know. What was his last name? What was his first name?
I don't know what his first name was. But his last name was Mr.
Gary.
His name was Mr. Gary. Guery.
Gary.
Gary. But anyway, sometimes I'd show up to Mr. Gary's class
This is a Buchholz?
No, this was not at Buchholz. This was at Bell High School.
Bell.
In the middle of nowhere where I graduated. It had a caution light. That was it.
Why did you go to Bell?
Because I was like, ooh, I hate Fort White.
Fort White.
Which was my other high school. And I also went to Buchholz. I went to 3 high schools.
3 high schools.
I bounced around.
You biz-ounced.
It was all optional, too. I was just a drama queen, so I was like, I hate this school, I want to leave. And then I would leave, and then I'd be like, I hate this school, I want to leave. And then I'd leave.
I want to leave. Get me out of here. Oh god, I've been watching a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yes. They just like have been doing it up with the jokies. It's so good. You'll need to watch it. The 10th season. You can't. I don't want to spoil it, but they got a lot of cameos, a lot of guest stars, a lot of good stuff going on with the Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm really, really digging that show right now.
Hell yeah. So, why don't we talk a little bit about the fact that we're gonna move?
This is big.
Yeah,
this is exciting. Yeah.
We're gonna move somewhere in the same area, but we're gonna get another as a jumping off point. We're gonna move somewhere in the same area as a jumping off point, kind of somewhere cheap fixer upper type of deal, drink fixer upper.
I love that show. I haven't seen it in a while, but.
So yeah, we're gonna get a cheap fixer-upper, kind of fix her up.
Fix her up.
And
fix her up for the prom.
Sell her for a lot of money. And then move to California again.
Oh yeah.
So that's the goal, get back to California. And then we can really go ham on this podcast. And kind of go ham on, I will probably go back to full-time modeling. You will go back to full-time beat making. And
That'd
we
be
will...
dope.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you understand, like, that would be the way to do it.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Thank you.
I want to get back there. Yeah.
I want to get back there, too.
California?
California.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Moment right there on the podcast. So yeah, we're going to get back to California. We're going to be kicking it in Ventura eventually. Eventually.
Eventually. On the beaches.
On the beaches in Ventura. Damn, that'd be beautiful.
That would be nice. We should get a beach house. Like, on the water. Are you into that
That would be
idea?
incredible.
Yeah.
I gotta look at Realtor.com, see how it
Can I gotta show you some after the podcast. This is awesome. Okay.
What time are we at? We have a ways to go.
This has been a presentation of JeromeStrikeBeats. Thank you. Goodbye.